Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Okay, so just before we start, there's something I quickly need to address. As Ghost Kitty has pointed out here, there are two streams, and actually, yes, you are correct, it is a mobile thing. StreamYard has just released a new feature called Mars, which stands for Multi-Aspect Ratio Streaming, which means that I am now able to stream both in horizontal view and vertical for those of you on mobile, which means that there are twice as many people showing up statistically on this channel. So I guess it immediately worked. So hello to all of the vertical users who are perhaps unaccustomed to seeing this form in general. I hope I'm actually in good standing. Yeah. Sometimes I don't have the vertical stream toggled, so I just look very gigantic actually on mobile, but you know, there you go. So I guess feel free to click on whichever one of these streams, I suppose, because they're both going to be going on simultaneously. If it doesn't work for the future, we'll see, but hey, it seems to be working for now. The only problem is I can't actually, if I switch over to this version, and then I show the vertical on here, if I'm actually showing the actual video, it looks very, very small by comparison, and I think it also plays duplicate audio. Let me just check. I mean, of course, if it actually has sound, that would, you know, really help.
It's been 17 years since our show.
Okay, no, actually, it works just fine. Okay, it's because the StreamYard things themselves, like the overlay, it was playing twice for me, so I thought that was going to be an issue. But apparently not. Oh, also welcome to Ebu. I believe that's a new name. Is it Ebu or Ebu? Whichever one. Hello to you, Ebu/Ebu. Alright, so before we go on, yes, we are reviewing Total Drama Gacha Episode 1 out of however many. Johnny doesn't normally put like Episode 1 out of like whichever number he's done. I'm surprised that that's his new system. Then again, we actually haven't, we actually are even lucky this happened to begin with. This actually even came out because he's actually, what was I going to say? Yeah, because he actually wasn't even going to make this series. I forget the exact reason why. I think it's because he lost some of the footage. By the way, let's put some actual color on this so we can actually, you know, keep people invested. Yeah, I don't know. He seemed to be, you know, kind of like on the fence about that. But and then I think I said something like, oh yeah, why don't I just like try and like start it now or like kickstart it for whatever reason, and you know. Whatever I said convinced him, and here we are. And I forgot also that I even recorded audio for this, because I'm credited as 3 different characters in this one, which I don't remember doing. So, that shows you it was probably a while ago before he originally cancelled the series. And we're ahead of the game in terms of the GachaFest. Because this one isn't on the GachaFest playlist yet, but I will be putting it on very shortly. I will be plugging my computer in even shortly. All right. With that, I suppose there's nothing more else to say. Yeah, and yeah, apparently the vertical one is... Oh yeah, this seems like very like flipped upside down. The text is above for some reason, and I'm very small in the corner. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to customize that or... Oh, hang on, Can I maximize... It says I can maximize the video. Oh, no. That just does it on both ends. That's not good. That's not good. I'm not doing that again. Never mind. Without further ado, on with the review.
And we're back where part 2 island is filmed. This artificial island in Western Canada. July 16th.
Well, well, Bod isn't here yet to say this, but I'm going to say it. Speak up, Shironi. It seems that the music is once again an overpowering feature of this of tonight's presentation. And what's also being overpowered is my internet connection, so I'm going to do my usual and close down a bunch of stuff, some background programs and whatnot, and hopefully it continues, because it was out of sync before, so... What is happening? Oh. Oh. I had a page open on the Mistress of Occulta wiki, and I just lost my progress in editing. Oh, well. Okay, so, yeah, so I put it up a little bit louder than usual, because I was trying to hear what Johnny was saying, but then again, you know, he's already got speech bubbles on here, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but still, not the best solution. I've said before, if you have captions, the fact that they're needed in the first place is always my first thing that I say in reviews, so I'm going to hold Johnny to that as well. Alright, let's turn the volume down a bit and continue without being able to hear. Yeah. Yeah, speak up, Shironi, quiet down loud music, and don't rely on captions when you have the voice. Let's go.
Contestants will battle it out to be the last one standing in 1 million dollars. However, it won't be easy because this isn't just a normal gacha competition. It's a gacha competition to the face.
I think he means what, to the face? Okay, I've never heard that expression. Kind of sounds like it's meant to be like to the death but censored, but I don't know. Yeah, we just went over this. StreamGuard has a new feature. It allows me to stream both to mobile users and to PC users in different aspect ratios. It just showed up as 2 different streams. So, pick one of them. They're both exactly the same.
I'm your host, Wipe Fantasy, and this is Drama Gacha.
Alright, so as somebody who has again now seen all of Total Drama Island, I'm about to say the first season of Total Drama Island, but that is the name of the first season because next one is Total Drama Action. I can now say that Total Drama, he is at least like emulating the Chris McLean essence, I'd say. I don't think it quite has like the energy and projection down, but he has like the mannerisms, the showmanship. So in terms of like, you know, given the host that we've seen in the other Total Drama inspired shows, he's the one who's got the closest to the original host. I don't think the others were trying to have the original host, but clearly Johnny was, so it's working half and half right now. I think it probably would also help if it was just more projection, but you know, basically. I sent you a link, KW, so you're welcome to join if you want. Okay. That's the part where, you know, if Chris McLean were in the editing room, he would definitely have said, hey, where's the music? Imagine if Total Drama started like that. Total Drama Island! Total Drama Island, Episode 1. little bit of a tone diminisher, let's say.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I wonder what's happening on YouTube today. See 2 different streams of Jacob. What the? I'm just going to ask him when I join one of the streams. So when you're explaining that makes more sense. I was just surprised. I was like, wait, what is happening?
I think Ghosty's also going to be surprised to somebody say logo. No, but that would be that would be where the logo would go, I suppose. So dare I say there's a no-go on the logo for today, but you know.
Welcome back. It's time to meet our 16 contestants. First up.
Yeah, that's because the intro didn't play. It feels weird to say welcome back after the title card. Imagine if they did that in SpongeBob, where they're just like, you know, right there. Welcome back, everyone. Did you miss us?
It's like that meme with Soy Blue Man.
Anyway.
Did you miss me? How can we miss you? You're always here every single day.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the reverse of Moriarty from BBC Sherlock. Because people actually did miss him. As problematic as that was for the show setup.
I told the drama was coming to Gacha. I just had to sign up. I'm a huge fan
Why are you
of stuff.
talking so quiet?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So part of this, Josh, is not your fault. Like, part of so
Okay.
the issue is that it's going for like almost like an ASMR approach or something. The thing is, you have a landscape shot, which implies that the person is far away, you know, from a cinematography perspective. And also that they're like talking at like a regular volume so that the camera can perceive them from further away. So that's why you can't really have an ASMR style directly to the microphone thing going on here, because that implies the character is also very close. You see how I also had to move in. Otherwise, it would be very weird if I talked at this volume and I was much further away. It would sound extremely weird. You wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying, because why would I talk at this volume if I'm not in front of the camera? You see what I mean?
Speak of Shironi!
Exactly. In this case, Shironi is in fact speaking up more than I think was anticipated. So yeah, from your perspective, Josh, I would say move away from the microphone and project more. And from Johnny's perspective, move the camera closer to the character, possibly
Please,
in order to compensate
camera
for that.
angles. We've been asking for camera angles for a really long time now. We know you can do it.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you want to keep like the same screenshots idea, you can actually just resize them in Gacha, and that would also the character and the background, it would have the exact same effect.
And I think there's the perfect social
Anyway.
experiment.
Welcome, Liu. Right over there, please.
Thank you, and may I just say this is a beautiful void that we seem to be in right now. Where are we? Where is this place? I can't do much with a deep voice. I'm glad that you say that. I'm glad that you say that, because actually this is something that that we covered in drama school. You know, because we had a specific like voice coach, basically, or like we had like voice lessons, because it was all like divided, because it was all drama stuff, so they divided them like that. And one thing that this lady actually said was a good way to this is all for stage, but it kind of like the skills are transferable. And if you want to project with a deep voice, actually you can imagine that you're angling your voice to the floor, because if you angle your voice to the floor, it bounces off. Like, don't like actually move your head and talk like this, but like if you have that in mind and like you're sending your voice downwards, it will then resonate up to a certain degree. So that might actually help with you know, with just projecting in general. I mean, any voice is capable of being projected, but it's just that's, you know, a little bit like an extra thing to help, and also won't be as much of a strain. You know, I can't say that I have the highest voice in the world either, so you know, it's like I've used that method myself occasionally, and since then, so hopefully that will help out. Okay, based on the Teledrama Idol logo is interesting. There's a lot of logo talk today.
I mean, at this point, it makes me think if I should get a Sonic U Project logos. But the power is, I don't know what kind of logo I'm looking for exactly. I don't know. Do I want to make it seem like... I don't know. Like, I have some ideas, like, if I want to try to work on a logo, but at the same time, it's like, will it work for the project?
You could go the Harry Potter approach, and by that I mean that, like, as time went on with the different Harry Potter movies, the Warner Brothers logo looked much more like rusted and like run down as time went by. So maybe because it's an AU set like the long time in the future, and the world is, you know, that has gone disastrous, maybe like it's not like left in such care. So something that, you know, had like the Sonic aesthetic, but then is like much darker and, you know, rusted and all of that stuff. Maybe you could do that.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm best known for being everyone. I hope to make line.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to
similar
laugh.
issue to before.
I didn't mean to
This time, at the very least, this time the distance makes sense. The cinematography lines up with the voice.
Didn't mean to
Okay,
laugh.
sure, and there's no music drowning it out. I would still advise projection, but every other base has been covered.
This is my teammates. Is it just me, or
If they're your teammates, you're already allied with them, at least to begin with. If he's following the same format as Total Drama, they will be in 2 teams to begin with, and they'll all be allies to a certain degree. Except for, I guess, because in Total Drama they did form, there was like a trio that formed an alliance before the teams were set, and one of them was in a different one, so it kind of didn't work out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from that, yeah, most of the time you're working with people anyway, so yeah, befriending them is absolutely the best way to go.
After I finish
Or
making
did
this
you
logo for Journey,
slightly
I'll make a logo for KW. Cool. If you need some more ideas, just like the title, just let me know, because, the Sonic 8-year project is not the full title. I just keep it short that way. It has a full title.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no. It's just like a
In that
temporary
case,
name.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. I just kept it as
Okay.
a temporary name because it is technically a project and it is a year project. I didn't announce like the titles, but I just kept calling the Sonic Year project because like everyone knows it's called the Sonic Year project at this point. So I was like, till
Yeah.
the project actually comes out, there will be the title will be there, like the full on.
Isn't that kind of like how like the movie Birds of Prey has like a full title, like Birds of Prey and the something of one Harley Quinn or whatever it was? I don't even remember it.
Something like yeah. I remember something about that.
Yeah. Be careful with the SEO on that one. There's a reason people keep on saying the Birds of Prey film and not just, whatever the title was.
Yeah.
Anyway, is that blonde-haired person wearing Johnny's outfit? It's quite possible. Johnny has famously, not gone super far and super detailed into character design over the years, and which wouldn't be so bad because I did the same thing. It wouldn't be so bad if he used like different presets as the inspiration and then went from there because especially nowadays with Gacha Club and Gacha Life 2, there are so many presets out there that if you like slightly modify them or take from different sources, you'll end up with wildly different results to each other. So no one will think that you're being lazy with design and modification, unless they meticulously go through all of the presets that exist. And I've never met a single person who has done that since Gacha Club came out. So,
Birds of Prey and
fine.
the fantabulous, whatever that word is. I'm not
Emancipation.
Okay.
You're an American. You should know that one.
To be fair, I never seen the word spelled. I'm just going to let you know right now.
Okay. That's fair. I learned how to spell that thanks to a Judy Moody book. So, yeah, I suppose that's very specific.
Yeah. Emancipate. Nope, no, we're not doing this again. No, we can't do this again.
Emancipation, yeah.
I can speak English, guys. I promise you. I just sometimes have a speech problem. That's it.
Oh my goodness! Did I ever tell you about my another theater story? I suppose. Did I ever tell you about my actor friend who every time I was in a production with him, he's a fantastic actor. He has one particular quirk where where every single production that I've been in with him, there is always one word that he can't pronounce.
Oh no!
It varies from script to script, but there is always one every time. No matter how big or small his part is.
Yeah, it's just like.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I promise, I can read, I can say words, and sometimes it just gets me caught off guard. It just happens.
Yeah.
Like specific.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said before, I've seen it happen.
Like Specifically, I can say that word right. It just sometimes my voice crack and say it wrong. I still don't know how I got that voice crack happen.
I was gonna like, I was gonna say I forgot like what the other word actually was that you had issues with in the past, and I was gonna ask was like no, because A, that's cruel, and B, if I ask you won't be able to say what it is anyway, so would I know? But yeah, fair enough. Specifically was the other one.
Yeah. And then
Super
the one
pops. Yeah, there you go. I just psyched myself up for that one.
enthusiastically, as that word also gives me trouble for no reason.
Oh yeah, enthusiastically. Yeah.
Yeah. That I think it's just because like I keep thinking there's like an extra letter when really there's not, and so I have to like tell myself no, there's no extra letter, there's no extra word. Doop.
Yeah, at least all of yours have more than 3 syllables. Super pops. It's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Super pops.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of speech impediments, Eli contacted me today to help me sure she wrote a character with a stutter correctly. I don't know to bring this up, just like helping people script writing. Oh, well, you did mention before that you weren't happy in a previous review with the portrayal of a character with a stutter. Well, that is the case if that's what that show was doing, because it's very possible it was just a character who was like really shy and was like stuttering over his words, basically. You know, the marionette of that show, if you will.
Oh. Maybe we
Also, I guess Johnny's going to address the fact that he's not diversified his character roster now. Well, there you go.
just have similar tastes.
Actually, there's one thing you could have done here, because Johnny in this world is a celebrity. Someone could have just copied his style in general.
JK, we don't talk about that.
I've been rewatching. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's also a thing.
No, we're not gonna make Bond mad today. No, like I don't know if they're
Long
here
words
or not.
or words in other languages. Yeah,
It's just
I don't think so. Because I mentioned the speak up Shironi thing and nothing happened, so I don't think he's here today.
Le Miserable. Yeah, no. I mean, it's closer. Look, hey, it's closer.
Like, it sounds like just like saying ah to like having a throat exam or something.
Let me see.
Can safely say I've never seen a single person speak French like that. Okay.
I'm just calling it Les Miserables. No, that's just what I'm calling it from now on. That's what it looks like to me.
Les Mis is the usual thing that people say. That's what it's, you know.
Lisbon.
That's the colloquial term. If you will.
I forgot. I forgot.
Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Which is still, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's the closest thing anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say that I've actually been cause ever since we watched that Pretty Cure inspired series and Ghost Kid gave me like the guide and such. I was like, oh yeah, well I mean, I was all the one that I watched I already know was the original one to begin with. I'm just gonna go ahead and like continue to I'm gonna rewatch that for the first time in several years. In episode 4, there's actually a character who gets the same haircut as one of the 2 mains, and of course one of the villains is trying to like pursue them as figure out their identities, which you know took only 4 episodes, but whatever. Actually, it's like it turns that character to stone. Was like, oh yeah, you're approaching this character. It's like, oh, that's why it was Chekhov's hairstyle. That's why it was there. Okay, very clever.
The character of joining was just accompanies the effort of joining, so say I think this was intentional. Probably.
Well, I mean, he did. The scene just addressed the fact that, you know, they have similar tastes. I was saying that because Johnny's a celebrity in this world, it would actually make sense for someone to copy, you know, his clothing style anyway, and potentially for one of those people who's really big fan of him to appear on the series. I think with Chris McLean, people had heard of him, but he wasn't like that big a celebrity, so they were all there for like their own reasons and, you know, not akin to like his fame. There's no one who was like a big like Chris McLean fan or anything like that from what I remember. But hey, that could have worked here. In fact, I think they tried to do it with like, what was it? No, it wasn't Chloe, that was the other. So, one of the It was either Camp Creek or Battle for Dreamhouse that like tried an idea of like having somebody who was like really who's well known enough that they were actually like forced to be there. I don't
Gotcha.
remember exactly.
Anyway, next up, Sophia.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen the show before, but my friends told me to make an audition video. If there's $1 million on the line, then I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, I was, I was a girl in my house doing all right, and my friend shot a camera at me overnight.
Welcome, Sophia.
Johnny, where's the $1 million at?
Wow, they really did not explain the rules to her. Here, show up and win $1 million. That's how it works. That's TV for you. Thank you. It's the original Camp Creek. There we go. I think it might have been the remake as well. There was definitely a lot of, or maybe that was just the host, like, amping herself up in a way. Maybe that was it.
We don't just hand over the money. You have seen the show before, right?
Nope, so how do I get the money?
Well, I just realized if I put the vertical stream on at the same time for me, it doubles the audio, which means I can actually hear Johnny much better without blasting everyone else's eardrums. I'm gonna keep the other ones open. Yeah.
Oh, you are going to be fun. Our next contestant is Gabriella.
What's up, Total Drama? I would describe myself as the cheerleader of the group. I do.
Okay, for the love of everything, if you're gonna be a cheerleader and you're gonna dress in a cheer uniform, show some spirit, I need the school spirit and I need to hear it,
Here, let me see. I don't know. Hiya, my name is KW, and I am a cheerleader. Go Lakers! Yeah! And I'm so excited to be part of this Total Drama Gacha series. Yeah! It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna talk about gossip and everything like that. And who knows, maybe there could be some, of course, drama. Yeah! Go team!
Give me a K! Give me a W! Give me a... Wait, no, that's my whole name. But yeah, that works. That enthusiasm works.
You happen to be the cheer captain. I can't wait to show you my skills.
Hello,
Wait, hold on. Would you describe yourself as the cheer captain, or would you describe as, or that is your role? Okay.
Gabriella. Your team is over there. And next, Rick.
Hi, I'm Rick, and my favorite hobby is fishing.
What
When I win $1 million, I'm gonna buy a big party boat. Johnny.
Yeah, I think somebody. That sounds like somebody like was recording with their phone and like moved the phone closer to them or something when they were recording. Maybe. Gabriella's a preset, and nothing was changed about designer because Jax used her as an episode of Kidnapped by Giants. Another creator who does not change a lot about presets. In fact, I think Jax keeps them exactly the same a lot of the time, so yeah. When I said use different presets, that is what I was referring to at first, but then modify them to some degree. At the very least, there are going to be some people who will recognize them.
Literally, the nurse from one of the episodes of Krypton Lands, when like Anna like went unconscious for no reason or whatever, just suddenly got pushed, and then that makes her go unconscious. Like I don't know, Krypton Lands, everyone. Anyways, that nurse was simply a preset, but I changed.
Yeah, well, Anna suddenly getting pushed is significant.
Oh my god, it's foreshadowed, guys. I totally planned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, as you can tell, I did not plan the foreshadow. I just didn't expect that was technically a foreshadow. I mean, no, yeah, totally, guys. I totally am foreshadowed. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yep. And surprise, there she was in the next season. Much like Taylor. Anyway.
Bring it in.
Next up, Carissa.
My entire family are huge fans of Total Drama and have been training me in case it was coming to Gacha. If there's a dance competition,
Okay.
I'm trained in the ballroom. Trivia challenges, no problem. Hi.
Welcome to
What?
Yeah,
Okay, so
that
she.
definitely, yeah,
Okay,
that
it's
definitely
not bad.
feels like the Chloe character was like CIT in training. Oh no, it's not CIT. It's in training. That was redundant. Yeah, and they kept on bringing it up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say as well. It's like it wasn't bad, but I wish there was more movement from the character, not her just like, "Hey guys, I am so excited about Gacha Total Drama series. I cannot wait to see what kind of drama." Like, it's like what?
In all fairness, if her family are huge fans, then there is a potential that she was, that she had trained for all that time, and that was why. And but she wasn't like that enthusiastic, but her family, like, I guess, wanted to live
Yeah.
vicariously through her. Maybe. Also, Sonic T-shirt.
the show, Carissa.
Wait.
And our next
Oh dang it!
I've got another Harry Potter one on today. That's close
Let's
enough.
go.
contender is Lee.
Carissa and Gabriella are both voiced by someone named Renee. Interesting, casting the same person as two enthusiastic or supposed to be enthusiastic characters. Alright.
Leo.
Hi, I'm Leo. I'm best known for the
There we
live stream Dancing with 3 Dudes and a Girl.
That's oh my
that
god! That took a second.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
I was like, wait, why does it sound like Jacob? And then after the next lines or whatever, I was like, oh, because that is Jacob. Oh,
Honestly, it caught me off guard as well, because I said before, I'm three different people. I don't remember this recording session at all, so I forgot who I was as well.
Dancing with 3 Dudes. Because my girlfriend, Hensi, some odd reason, dumped me.
Okay, no, I remember this now. This was the audition line.
We do crazy dances and dares, like this. If you like what you saw.
Wait, I did the Foley for that? Maybe I knew that Johnny wasn't going to put sound effects on this video, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do that. Maybe. I don't know.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, Johnny. Can't wait to start.
And next is
I guess I'm recovered.
Mackenzie.
What?
Hi,
Oh, that's the X,
I'm
I
Mackenzie, and I would be willing to come to your show.
I
I
wasn't told about
used to
this.
be a part of a live stream with
guessing.
my boyfriend and his buddies. I'm not part of that anymore. Because my stupid boyfriend Leo is now my stupid ex-boyfriend, and I
Hey, what did I do?
What-
No, seriously, what did I do? I don't know the script.
What did
want
he
to see him again. What is he doing here?
Babe?
Wow. Intense. You
It's
almost think we
kind
did
of.
this on purpose.
That is the most Chris McLean thing. Johnny is really trying to channel that energy, I suppose. It's very different for like his like persona in general, but it works for this.
Up next, Aria.
Hi, I'm Arya. I love boba tea. Any murder mystery challenges?
So yeah, I guess Johnny did pick people who could do their own Foley. Good to know.
And I'm your girl.
Murder mystery.
Welcome, Aria. And now, Emma.
I love food. I'm literally just in it for the food.
Wait. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was literally about to be like, okay, I'll just say other the classic Earth Pop meme for this character, but no, genuinely, this is Earth Pop. Emma is Earth Pop's civilian name. So I guess I didn't think I was going to do this ever again, but say it with me, everyone.
Classic Earth Pop.
God, I've missed that. I'm so glad she got brought back. I'm an official VA now, apparently. Good to know.
I'll probably spend the money on a massive fridge and pantry to store all my food.
Hello, Emma. Good to see you again.
Acknowledging a previous history, because they have one, for sure. Also, Emma, you've grown significantly. Like, you are way taller now.
Hi, where's the food at? I'm hungry.
Girl, we haven't even started yet, and you're thinking about is food?
Yeah, no, that needs a retake.
Retake.
I didn't imagine that Johnny would want to redirect anyone. Partly because I've also, again, I forgot I did this entirely. I've had no communication about the subject, so he didn't redirect me for sure. But yeah, if someone flubs a line like that, you know, best thing to do is ask them to do it again.
If there's one thing you gotta know about me, it's that I'm always hungry, no matter
No, that is the one thing we know about you. So yes.
where or when.
Okay, fair enough.
Our next camper is a bit
Wow, you're hungry already? Yes, I'm always hungry. Oh, okay then. That was easily resolved.
of a big deal. Welcome, Amber Lahif Cesare.
Okay, interesting. Oh wait, no, yeah, of course, it's because of these civilian accolades rather than
Amber Lahif Cesare, daughter of the famous Alia Cesare and Nino Lahif.
Okay, the character looks awestruck by that, but the voice does not.
No.
Which is ironic
Also-
considering that it is Johnny doing that. Okay.
Now here's my question. Like, so my question is that like, does that mean technically in this kind of story, right? That Alia didn't like change her last name or Nino? Like, it's fine. It's just I'm just a little bit surprised. That's all because like sometimes couples do that. Changing their last name.
Well,
and so
yeah.
and so
I actually have to look up if that's like a custom in French couples or not. Because in Spain it actually isn't. But just going by I mean, I know that obviously Marinette is Marinette Dupin Cheng, but
Right.
her dad is Ton Dupin and her mother's Sabine Cheng. They didn't do that, but that might have been an exception, so that Dupin Cheng
Right.
would work. She's the only one who has that. Oh wait, no, hold on. That Audrey Bourgeois, she changed her last name, so yeah, that's not standard, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe Alia just wanted to be modern.
yeah, I was just curious because it was like, it's like okay, just a little bit surprised. That's all because it's like, it's just like it's whatever. It's like I'm not gonna be like super upset about that. It's just like, oh, okay, so they didn't change their last name. So okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I guess another thing I have to check up on, because in Spain, the standard procedure for is that you have like a bunch of last names, but you tend to use two. So a lot of the time, when people see like a middle name that someone has in Spanish, it's not a middle name; it's their first last name. But then, so you have like your father's last name first, and then your mother's afterwards, and that just and that's how they the shuffle is always in a particular order as generations go down and whatever, blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know if it's something to look into for the future. I suppose is like, oh yeah, what is the convention with that? Yeah, I forgot Amy's full name is Amber. You would think that it wouldn't be actually. And I also forgot that because I was like, yeah, Amy's the name I would recognize in that context. Although I have to say, Amy, there is actually a spelling for Amy in French that is this, which translates to beloved. So it would work. But yeah, that's how it's spelled normally. I like how I typed and it appears 3 times now because the mobile.
I loved her in Disco Pops.
Be cool. Be cool. Oh my god, I'm like your biggest fan ever.
Aw, thanks for the remarks, guys.
Yeah, it's
Retake.
not quite. Again, not the. Yeah, well, the part of the issue is also that the lines. Because the lines are not as like energetic as the characters are. This is something that Aiden particularly likes to film scenes. It's like, well, I mean, we both film scenes after we've got all of the lines, but he particularly likes to like reference the takes that everyone has done that he's selected, so he gets it just right. I mean. For me, I tend to just like rely on like my memory, like when I sync them up if there's something, and then I just go back. But either way, if you have like the lines of the voice actors first and then you reference back to them, you avoid this issue of, you know, them looking like looking like that, or like the disparity
Right.
between them.
Yeah, no, I just say
So
I
as you
think
can
this
see-
should have been.
Yeah.
I don't think that was very.
Oh, I pressed play by accident. So carry on.
Oh, okay. I would say I think that was definitely a retake because she didn't say welcome at all. At least I didn't hear it. It's like it sounded like welcomes, and I was like, where comes? Huh? It just sounded wrong, like how like Bond said when I said specifically sounded wrong, and so it's like that's why I try to like look at like that's why you do like 3 different takes or at least more than one, just like it's just because like those kind of things can literally sound so wrong in a very bad way if you don't pay attention, you know? You heard thanks for all the warm hugs.
Thanks for all the warm hugs.
I know. Is
I
there a
forgot
way
what
to
the actual
rewrite
line
that?
was now. I'm gonna rewind and find out. Yeah, no, I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna put the volume up a little bit. There we go.
Aw, thanks for the warm
Thanks for the
hugs,
warm
Welcome,
guys.
guys. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
it
don't
is
think that was
hugs.
very cool.
Did
Yeah, no,
Johnny
it does
cheat?
sound like yeah.
Oh my god. Johnny changed the lines. Oh, Johnny, no. If you're gonna
Well, I mean, it
change
was-
the line.
Again, I think the line got like misread. I think it was just the line was misread. I mean, Johnny, we know is abysmal with confrontation. So for a lot of directors, it's difficult for them to get over the idea of, you know, like getting someone to do something again, because it feels like you're telling them they've done something wrong. Which, I mean, you are, but that's the director's job. So that's kind of that's implied, basically. I mean, my policy is always that, you know, if a voice actor can't handle, you know, being redirected for something, they have no business being a voice actor, because that's just you should expect that. You know, not everything you do is perfect the first time. You know,
No,
this
like
is someone else's vision, and you got to get your ego out of there. So
Yeah, no,
as far as like, you know, it's almost like that easily have their feelings easily hurt. It's like, well, too bad.
like sometimes I would just like if it was like a really long line,
know
then
that's-
yeah, I would just do it one take. But sometimes I do try to do it more than once because it's like, you know, like, but like for recording sessions, if I'm like just practicing wherever, yeah, I keep like redoing the lines, do different takes, whatever. But when it's actually recording and it's like, let's say a long paragraph of line for some strange reason, like I'm doing some monologue or whatever, I'm just like, I'm just gonna do one take, and hopefully it's good enough. If I have time, then maybe another one. But that's it. But yeah.
Yeah, for monologues in the past, I used to do 2 takes compared to my usual 3 or 4 for shorter lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to other people who struggle more with paragraphs, I recommend just like segmenting them. You can do 3 takes in succession if you find places to split off paragraphs. It really depends. You know, like for the Taylor monologue at the very end, it wouldn't have worked for him because, you know, he was like, you know, in the process of dying, so I kind of had to like keep up that like same progression. It wouldn't have worked otherwise. But for most monologues, you know, that's what I suggest. It's like when I had to coach poor Natasha and Jay, my 2 youngest voice actors ever, through the speeches at the end of Mutant Girls season 1. It's like, okay. There's no way around this. I can't rewrite this. It won't work otherwise. We'll just get through it. But yeah. I didn't know I was supposed to do 3 takes again to tell me still feel bad about that. Well, you're not necessarily like, it's not. Sometimes people do specify, like directors will specify sometimes if they want, you know, like specifically 3 takes, but that's what I recommend usually to voice actors in general, is that, you know, if you're not being directed in person, do at the very least 3 takes, and make them sound different to each other. Don't do the same take 3 times. You know, like do you know, like do a little bit of variation, because chances are one of those will coincide with what the director was envisioning, and also with what the other voice actors have done without having to, that will reduce the need for redirections in the first place. Assuming that you read the lines correctly. If you read them wrong 3 times, then you still have to be doing it again. But
it was actually interesting too with the Sonic Air project when like putting in all like the lines and everything together and whatnot. And let's say I'm in the VC because actually like I started like do it a little bit more in VC just because I have people help me motivate myself and whatnot. I'm like, okay, we got this. So when they do actually listen to like the actors like takes or the different takes or whatever, they would also give a bit of feedback how they feel like which one is really, really good and which one's like, it's kind of good, but maybe the other option is a bit better because of this or whatever. So it's like really interesting because even though they don't know what exactly the situation is going on, they know what I'm trying to look for. So like when I say stuff like, okay, this is like the same that I'm trying to do or this happens whatever, they got the idea of it. And so, like, it was really funny, too, because I was on the part where I was listening to, like, Bond's lines for Rouge because they were the third replacement for Rouge because a lot of stuff happened, because Ghosty was not feeling great, so she had to back out. Yeah, no. So what happened was Ghosty had to back out because she wasn't feeling great, and she didn't want that pressure or stress. So I was like, okay, that's fair enough. Like, we knew this was going to happen. That's why we have people who will take over, right? So Emily was supposed to take over. Emily had computer issues that were not working for her. And so, and I was like, and she kept asking me, hey, she's like, hey, can you give me more deadlines? I was like, yeah, is everything okay? I mean, I haven't started working on everything like that, but I just want to know if everything is okay. And she's like, yeah, my computer isn't working. I was like, oh, good to know. And eventually, I was like, hey, is it okay for me to find a replacement? She's like, yeah, you might need a new replacement. I don't know what's going on with the computer. You may need to find someone else. And I was like, okay, I know this is not your fault. I am not upset with you. Computer problems suck. So then I was like, hey, Bond. And they're like, oh, God's what? You're now. They're like, oh, okay. And so, but honestly, they were really good as Rouge, so like shout out to them as Rouge or whatever. But it was so funny with the whole situation. And when people heard Bond as Rouge, they were like, "Oh my god, they're so good!" I was like, "Okay, you know what? Maybe this was the best outcome. This was a good thing." Like, especially when we're doing interesting like lines of dialogue, which I will not spoil much because you got to wait till the project comes out. So, but yeah, it was just like, okay, you know what? Maybe this was a good thing. Maybe this was the best outcome. People like Bond's voice as Rouge. That's interesting feedback.
So yeah, I guess like running tests would also work in theory if someone's willing to do that. But yeah.
Yeah. Voice Tutoring was well fun and oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, go on.
No, I was just reading this. Voice tutoring Korean was both fun and nerve-wracking because it was first time voice acting for someone else. It wasn't just a general random Gacha server.
You're regretting it afterwards because my characters don't say much. I didn't think it would take long, but it hurt my throat. Yeah, well, I mean, none of the Sonic characters, have like too many lines usually outside of things like TV shows and such.
Yeah.
So, considering that we had a lot of game inspiration for the voice line specifically, yeah.
Yeah, pretty understood.
You're not expected to necessarily.
No.
I feel like
I
found several videos of like just like all of Silver's lines in such a game are like 5 minutes long. Oh well, okay then.
I was trying to find this one. Like, I was like, okay, let's just find. Okay, no, this is the best one I can find. Okay, there we go. Send it. And then when Jacob did the audition lines for it, I was like, oh my, he did not. Because he was saying like the controls as Silver as a joke. And I'm like, why are you doing this to me? He did this thing with Omega.
Some of the game lines, I think. Yep.
Yeah. It was even worse when he auditioned for Omega, I just said, "Hey, just come up with random lines. I don't care. I don't know what lines to put here because I'm still trying to figure out Omega's lines for the project. Just do whatever." Jacob, just repeat everything in that text as Omega. I was like, Jacob's way up.
So how I got Ganondorf in. Yeah, well, that's how I got Ganondorf in the Legend of Zelda movie that you did. Because I mean, that was exactly it. You sent me the video. It was like, well, I mean, I don't have any other lines here. I'll guess I'll just repeat what's right here. Because that's also how I get used to doing voice impressions. I'll imitate the actual lines first. Once I'm comfortable with it, then I'm like, okay, I'll move on. I'll try saying something random, and then I'll just get used to it. So yeah.
It was just so funny. It was just so funny because it just came out of nowhere. It's like
that's why I proceeded to look up. Yeah, that's why I repeated so many Asterion lines in your Baldur's Gate 3 playlist, so I could actually so that I could just start winging it. Basically, same idea.
It was just like funny. It was just like I was like, okay, like, you know what, Omega, boom, there. Silver, there we go, because no one else auditioned for Silver. So it was just
yeah. I must say I am surprised by the way that you're saying that Kirby was scared about anything that Cream did. What are Cream's lines that will cause her to be scary?
So without like spoiling much, so basically there is like this intense scene with like Cream, right? She's like getting like a bit emotional and whatnot, and so I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous because like, okay, I don't know how skillful GK is. This is her first time like doing voice acting stuff. That's not isn't Gacha and it's not her own thing. So I was just a little bit nervous for her. I didn't think that she wouldn't be able to do it. It was more like I wasn't sure how she would project. I was curious how she would do it. So when I was listening to the lines, I was just like, holy moly, she actually projected. Oh, she's so. I was like,
okay, fair enough. Yeah,
it's like that. Like the line that she did or whatever was like, okay, yeah, she did well. This is my favorite line out of her. Wow, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, absolute cinema. I still like. Oh, I can't say.
Okay, good. So it was scary good then. Yeah.
Yeah, it was scary, guys. Where I felt like, oh, she actually like, and the most was like, literally, it was just like.
By the way, on the vertical video, it actually just covers like the full screen.
I saw that.
Apparently, there you go.
But yeah, but I cannot wait for people to hear that one specific line that you did as Victor because you made me laugh too much because I wasn't expecting. It's let me just type it out so you know what I'm talking about. It's this one. That
one.
Wait,
you sent me something on Discord.
I know, in the private chat of the stream.
Oh no,
the
private
studio.
chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Because
like I said, there are certain recording sessions from whiles ago that I clearly do not remember. Much like for this video.
That line just made me laugh so much. It's like, oh my.
Real anger for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah.
Like the idea of like angry Cream in general is already so weird to me. But then I remember this like set in the future, so Cream is probably like an angsty teenager by this point. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, she's like 16 to 18 or whatever in that part. And next.
Yeah. I feel like if I remember correctly, originally she's 6. So whatever the
6, 8, something like that. Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it fluctuates? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it either fluctuates or like the choreos just like just doesn't care at this point because they will like say, "Oh, we don't really know what the characters' ages are at this point." I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?"
Yeah. well, actually, in Sonic 06, Amy has a line where she says, "Hey, we'll be attending Cream's 7th birthday party sometime soon." But actually, though, that game takes place after Sonic Adventure 2 because, well, I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what it sounds like.
Something
That's
like
actually
that,
accurate. That's actually accurate to what they usually try to say.
That's like trying to calculate Mario's height. Varies from game to game until Nintendo publish a canon response and ruin years of work. Anyway.
Just tell us, Sega! How old are these characters now? You cannot say they're 1 year older!
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Yeah, no, see, Amy is technically 12, but she aged herself up to 17 because she wanted to be with Sonic. That actually happened, by the way, Archie Comics. Anyway.
Yeah,
And
I know, because I read it!
I just want to phrase it like it was ridiculous, and they'd be like, yeah, no, that's canon, never mind. Oh, okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Jae-ho, and I hail from South Korea. I used to be a...
Yes, another ASMR character from yours truly. I did not know, once again, that the camera was going to be this far away.
K-pop idol, but then I served in the military, and I'm now a model. I can't wait to strut my way to the $1 million.
Okay.
Welcome, J-Ho. Your team is over.
I
Certainly
will
the military
say,
part is actually realistic for, someone from South Korea.
yes, because in like, I think it's actually in the law or whatever, where like they have to serve in the military a certain amount of time or whatever, and that's what kind of that, and that's what happened with BTS. But with BTS, he had to like prolong it for a really long
And with
time.
everyone else, I presume.
Yeah, with everyone else. I just feel like for BTS, like they have prolonged it for a really long time to the point where BTS were like, yeah, no, we're gonna serve in the military now. It's like we need to, whatnot. It's important to do so. And they decided to do it like very close to each other, whatnot, because to a point where like when they come back, they will all come back as, the 7 group member, and not like years apart or anything like that, which is pretty
Okay.
cool. And so serving in the military is an actual thing. And so I just am questioning the name J-Ho because I don't know if that's accurate or not. I cannot say because I am not familiar with myself with Korean culture with the names just yet, so I can't really say on that. I'm just wondering if like Johnny has done some research before coming up with a name that's like from Korea, if that makes sense.
Well, normally he does, because he has a lot of characters who hail from different parts of the world. Actually, he's probably like he probably has like the most like nationally diverse range out of any gacha tubers, I think. So and a lot of those names, like I assume that he at least like does a Google search at the very least. So I'm sure that J-Ho is one that's just maybe not as common. Because I feel like a lot of Korean names are monosyllabic, which is probably what's throwing you off. But yeah.
Like I wasn't gonna like bash Johnny for this or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm just curious if he did some research or not. Just wondering.
Versus in 2020, I have to keep social distance anymore. Soon. I'm picturing the beginning of Aladdin actually. Like, salam and good evening. Come close.
Oh, God, is here.
Ah, Douglas. Like that. And that's what I'm imagining.
Oh God, hi Bon.
Anyways, yeah, hi Bon. We were talking about you earlier.
What's up, gang? I'm live from my Bravo. Why? What?
Okay.
Okay then.
Sure.
Oh, you miss a lot of things.
I'm live in more places than usual this time.
Why were you talking about me? Oh no, I was just praising your lines as Rouge because like I was starting to do a little bit more of VC, working on the Sunny Hero project to have some feedback and also motivation, which does help a lot, surprisingly. And a lot of people have been saying, like, even though they don't know what the scenario is going on or whatever, because they haven't seen me like fully edit everything, when you see like bits and pieces of what I'm working on currently, and they said, "Wow, Bon's really good as Rouge." Like, "Ooh, holy smoke! I really like the afflictions, the emotions, and everything like that. And so I was just praising him for that. And also, that I don't know what else we were talking about.
Well, we brought up Secrets of the Plex at one point. Well, at least I did as an example.
Oh yeah, you were talking about as Taylor with the.
That was pretty much.
Oh yeah, because
we mentioned Speak Up Shy Ronnie. We said Speak
Yes!
Up Shy Ronnie a few times. Yeah.
Yes. What the heck? Bud just sent me a screenshot of you up close. That's gonna be a new meme for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you see all the bone?
Right, okay then.
Well, thank you. Is there voice acting?
There is voice acting, yes.
Preston.
Oh my.
Hi, Preston. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
What the? Whoa! No!
He's so
I do not like
cute,
that! No! Why is that loud? No! I was no. Here's the thing. When I saw the pink shirt,
It's
I was
because
wondering...
again, very close to the microphone, you know.
No, here's the thing, right? I was reading something like this. Oh, hello, darling.
Well, it caught
My name is...
well. Is their voice acting? Oh boy, is their voice acting.
I was very like, oh, hello, darlings. My name is Preston, and I'm so excited to be here. Mwah. But that's so loud. That's what I mean.
And instead, we got, hey, baby, I'm Preston. Hello, it's me, Preston. This is the ever improved on voice acting that scene. Oh, since Chris animated voice actor for it, yeah.
Oh, that was because that was Jaws. Okay, that was Jaws. Come on, Jaws, you couldn't be sassy. What? Oh.
Oh, but I am sassy.
No! Stop! No! This is not the old Ashley movement! This is not an old Ashley movement! No. We're not doing old Ashley here. No, we're not. We're here to review a Gacha video by Johnny Wipeout fan, aka Wipeout fan, and yes. Hey, wait, Bob has a question. Jacob, did you be in this?
Ashley.
Hey guys, if you wonder what happened to Jacob in the next few days, it's not because of me.
On a
I promise you
scale
that.
of 1 to 10, how sassy am I? Now, if you wonder what happened to KW, she's been sassed to death, I guess. There you go.
I'm not doing this anymore.
My sassiness is lethal. You cannot hide from me for long. I know you're listening.
I'm trying to hold back so much. I'm
in your ears.
PG, we're Jacob. I have to be GG. We're Jacob. This is a Gacha review. Follow the rules. I have to follow the rules. Okay.
Keep it PG. Seriously, control yourself.
Oh my God! Stop!
Alright, I'll spare her. Alright, fine, I'll spare her. Death by sassiness. This just says Amy says Amber's by Tree Pop and it says one line, but Amber says multiple lines. I know what. Why specify the number of lines? Oh, maybe Tree Pop only did that one line and it was somebody else for all of the others. I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah. Also, I'm okay, Mom.
Oh,
What?
I get it. My daughter has a crush on her fellow camper, Preston.
Hey, why do you sound like you're under the
Oh,
airplane
yes,
pants?
Yeah, another problem with this, by the way, is that considering, you know, again, we said before, like, listen to, like, voice references and whatnot, that does not really sound like Alia to me. Alia does not strike me as the kind of person who talks like this. Mostly because, again,
No.
she makes fun of Marinette for stuttering, so I don't think that's really her style. So, I
Wait,
don't
is
know.
this another freaking Camp
um,
Creek ripoff? I just noticed the title.
It's not a Camp Creek ripoff, I would say. It's another total drama-inspired series, which is hence the name of it, Camp Creek. It shares an inspiration with Camp Creek. I'm not even sure if Johnny's seen Camp Creek, to be honest. Oh, wait, no, he has. He's been in a couple of the lives, never mind. But still, it was total drama-inspired, not Camp Creek. If you know, have, like, honestly, with, like, the portrayal of like, Johnny, the character in this world, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So there was a couple of questions in here. Where's the other one? Oh, well, I mean, the other question is one that Ghost Kid has already answered, so I don't feel like I need to go over that one again.
Yeah.
I do love a good love story. Up next, Ashley.
Yeah, good for ratings.
Hello, I'm mainly a social media influencer, and I can't wait to see my journey of self-discovery.
Move your hands,
Welcome,
woman! Come
Ashley.
on, please!
You mean... Yeah, also, it's not see your journey of self-discovery, it's like embark on your journey of self-discovery, undergo your journey of self-discovery. You don't see a journey because you're on the journey. It's an abstract concept, so to speak.
Also, I've never seen Ashley spelled that way. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there are a number of ways you can spell Ashley. In fact, I think the...
Oh, Jacob, you're muted. Just let you know, your mic just muted on its own. I don't know why. It just shows that you're muted. No, like on the stream platform and thing. If your mic's not, if your mic's not plugging in, that's fair enough. But it shows on screen. I think. See if the thing is.
My microphone wasn't charged. I'm going back and forth between low battery, so that's why. Anyway, if I'm out of charge, it's okay now. As I was saying, Ashley, the weirdest spelling I've seen, AESHLEIGH, I think, actually. So, you know, it could be worse. Also, he named the series the exact same as the inspiration. It was called...
Yes.
Total Drama, I guess, like the umbrella thing. Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action, you know, there's like several different, you know, takes of that.
Versions.
So, yeah, Total Drama Gacha is the one.
Hang on, could you... Hashtag my journey begins.
Alright, most defined character so far, which includes ones from previous franchises, but okay. Whatever.
Remember that blah blah contract you signed to be on the show? There was that thing about unless you were Amber, you were not to bring your phone?
Wait,
And I
why?
Maybe because Alia pulled some strings to make sure that her daughter could still update her social medias, I don't know.
But how am I supposed to tell my followers I'm growing as a person?
That is a question for someone who actually cares about that question.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea. You're on TV. Tell your followers directly right now. Do it right now. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Give Alia your phone, please.
Ugh, fine. I'm stronger than you think.
You know, I'm shocked that Alia is like, you know, is the one. I'm surprised that Alia is the one who's like who's working on this TV show, considering that, you know, she has generally a lot of disregard for traditional media beyond like what it served her in the original Miraculous, and more internet focused. But hey, I don't know. Maybe that's part of her growth as well. She learned to appreciate the TV stations that gave her a platform, which she directly insulted that one time. I still remember that, where she was like, yeah. When Nadia was just like, hey, by the way, we're gonna talk to Alia Cesare right now, who's the creator of Ladyblog. Yes, hi, I'm Alia Cesare, the Ladyblog, which, by the way, has more followers than this TV station. Like, where'd that come from? There was no need for that.
Wonderful. Now both your phones.
I swear on the planet I don't have another phone on me.
on the planet, huh?
Bye, babies. Don't worry, Mommy's coming back for you.
Not to worry. Your phones will be in safe hands.
Whoops.
Amber, however, will still have her phone so she can chat with her besties.
Because nepotism saves the day, I guess.
How does that loser get to have a phone and not me?
Hey, that loser is my daughter.
I rest my case.
That was very mean of Ashley to say that. It's a
And of course, it wouldn't be a Johnny episode without someone crying over almost nothing, and that being the central focus of the drama.
voicing Emperor now? What?
Well, I guess Treat Pop only got one line. Johnny, I guess, sniped the role back. I don't know.
No, that's
not
no.
my
Like, no, I don't.
I guess I'm guessing because Johnny has roleplayed as Amy/Amber several times, including on Gacha Review. Maybe that was just that felt more natural. I don't know. If that's the case, why give Tree Pop one line? I don't know.
just would miss me.
Maybe in all likelihood, maybe Tam had to drop out for some reason, and Johnny just only got one line from her that was coherent. That might also have happened.
Hey, you okay, Amber?
Yep, here it goes.
Not really. It's just that my bestie Jess would be worried if I didn't give her updates.
She
Oh my
has
God.
a TV. She has
will
access
see
to
you.
television. Surely.
Oh my God, this is nepotism. No, Grandma, please, 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 no, Grandma, no, please, let me say this word
we're
right.
down to 4 syllables at least. You know, still not as bad as mine, but there you go.
Nepotism. I'm just going to say it slowly.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
Like the
Nepotism.
SpongeBob SquarePants theme tune. Nepotism.
Nepotism. Why does that actually?
Nepotism got me here. What? Because it's the same syllables. It's 4 syllables. Of course it fits. That's how that works.
I know, but still. It's just funny that it still works. That's how.
Yeah, alright.
In Johnny Defense, KW, maybe Tyson nailed the way Lynxie did and had to do the same thing for Gene that's Johnny's doing for Emperor. I guess so, but at the same time, though, it's like here's the thing, right? I did kind of trip out of the Sonic Eagle project, but it was because she didn't get her lines right most of the time, or like she was asking like a bunch of questions that didn't really make sense. When I was like, can you just not do your lines? Like, if you have a question about the line, sure, I can help you that out. But you're asking like some random things, like about part 3 of 4, and I'm like, I haven't even started on part 3 at that time. I only wonder, like, what? Maybe like chapter 1.
I thought she was asking things like, so what's my motivation? You know, what's my motivation? What drives me in this scene? What's my backstory? Like all that stuff. Which I mean, you know, those questions I can understand. But
No,
not
she's
really
just like,
if you're trying to get
she's
someone
like-
to do lines.
no, she's like, she was saying like, hey, I cannot able to do part 3 or anything. I'm like, Tree Pop, you're not even in part 3. Part 3 hasn't even started. We only have part 1 and 2. Why are you so worried about part 3? It's like.
And so Tails dies.
No. And then I remember like one time she was like,
Tails jumped from his plane and was absorbed into propeller engines. It was very tragic. He should have seen it coming. Oh well.
there was like other questions about like, so are you gonna ask me to help you doing like the voice edits? And I'm like, what? What? Shayma, I'm asking you to do voice lines, not voice edits.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I actually, well, I remember the CWA's advice at one point is that he often asks if directors want him to edit his own lines, or if they want to do like themselves, like do like their own vocal treatment. And if someone doesn't know what that means, then usually the production is not going to turn out so well because they don't know what they're doing. I don't think that's what she was doing. I think she's just used to the idea of like I guess adding modifications to her own voice anyway for characters. But that's not really what's going on when you've like auditioned for a thing and you've already like matched up a character because your voice usually matches what you want.
Yeah, no,
except in the
it
case
was
of the Plex, in which case you might be filtered.
Yeah, no, it was just so confusing to like so but like my point was basically because like I just wondering like what happened behind the scenes, if that makes sense, because it's like, well, I think maybe in the case like Treba just couldn't do it, sure. But I feel like Johnny maybe should then try to find another voice actor for Ember, because I'm like, not to be rude, but he does not fit for Ember. Like, I get it, it's taking his character and whatnot and everything like that, sure. We'll get that. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. It's just, he's already voicing two different characters that just sound the same, so another character sounding the same as well, whereas like just his like normal voice is kind of putting me off. Because I would think, like, it's Johnny, not, like, these other two characters, And so, it's just, like, I'm just wondering if Johnny had the same information that I have, or is it, like, something else, or just, like, I'm trying to understand the context behind, like, why did Treba only get, like, 1 to 2 lines, and then the rest, like, he decided to do it himself,
I mean, yeah, maybe if either one of them shows up, like John or Tree-Bob, we'll find out, but who knows. And yeah, that's one of the things I say, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's why we cover our bases, if like one thing happened, then, we say this thing, if one thing happened, we say the other thing. So yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, no, like here's the thing, like I'm not like demanding like what happened. I'm just wondering, it just got me curious,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, if they don't want to say, then that's one thing, but, if they're willing to offer up the information, then by all means,
Yeah, no, I'm just honestly curious. You saw
that I
going
could
into your
bring
point,
my
KTM,
phone.
you're dishing out Tasman for no reason right now. It's not kind. No, I was just saying, like, what happened between me and Tree Pop. I was just sharing my
Don't
backstory
worry.
of why she got
Make
cut
sure
out,
she's the
because
first
it got me confused. Anyways.
Yeah, so it would make sense if something else had happened in that case, or she didn't like get back to it. Especially because you said like that they like delayed the sending of actual lines in. Maybe Johnny was running out of time. Well, not running out of time, but metaphorically running out of time by this point. So yeah,
like to be honest,
so it's one of those possibilities that could have happened.
Yeah. To be honest, I haven't heard this
and
series
the
in a
logo is
long
apparently
time.
complete.
Thanks.
Ooh, nice.
Our next two campers came in the package deal, all the way from Horseland.
No, please.
Okay. Before we forget to, I have no idea what Horseland is, but before we get to even that, bag of chestnuts, if you're able to have it to come as a package deal, why didn't Amber and Jess team up if they want to keep updates with each other? They could be like Katie and Sadie from Teledrama Island itself, although I'm guessing that's what's going to happen with this next lot.
Please,
okay, with that being said, KW, what is Horseland? I have no idea.
Okay, Horseland was a famous cartoon series where it's about these girls and some two other guys as well that ride horses, right? And they basically usually tell you some sort of like message and whatnot. But the problem was that this show had a bit of controversies because of a specific episode that they were trying to do that was not written very well because of like the way they portray certain things. And so here's it. I grew up watching this show, and
When
I
was
am
this show
like,
made?
like early 2000s. Hold on, let me check.
Okay. No,
Let me see.
I'm just wondering because he could have if you said like when was the show made 1979, it's like oh well okay then.
Basically, 2006 when the show came out.
All right.
And here's the thing, it's
Same
not
as
a
you,
bad
Will Bruce.
show. It's not a bad show, but it's holy moly! Like as you grew older and rewatch some of these episodes and look at analysis videos on it, you're just like, how did this show got made?
Yeah, which kind of sounds like Horrid Henry to me. I've seen so many recommended videos of oh yeah, well you know, Henry's mother being the worst or something. It's like I have not clicked on a single Horrid Henry video in my life. Why am I being recommended this? I don't know. But allegedly, that's something fairly similar.
A show called
Where-
Horseland by the Humans? No! You did not do it!
Well, I mean, it does make sense if they do come from the show, then I suppose it makes sense for the characters from the show to be presented here. You objected to Huntrix being a part of this universe, this multiverse, so this is what you get instead.
No, but bad. No, what's bad? Bailey? I'll say, kind of a jerk. He's a jerk in the series.
Well, if you're running with the show, then I suppose you need at least one of those.
I think they're actually like cousins or something. I can't remember. Hold on.
Again, explains the package deal, I suppose. And why they would stand each other if they were, you know.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that was a previous discussion. Huntrix aren't in this, but Johnny at one point made a poll asking if Huntrix should be a part of you know like his materials in general. But it was close, but the eventual vote was no, even though he like made them do a cameo later anyway. But yeah, that was
Jacob,
that was something that was discussed, and that's where Johnny's controversy came from, actually.
Jacob, I need to ask you.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you do a country accent for Will?
If I was asked in the audition to do a country accent, then most likely I did. Remember, I don't remember this recording session, so we'll find out when I speak, I suppose.
Let's see!
I didn't know I was from Horseland. If I knew that this character existed in a previous franchise, I would have looked up the franchise and done the thing I said before. And I wouldn't be asking what Horseland is.
Nothing about
Bailey.
God,
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I can't believe we're here.
Me neither. This totally beats running a horse farm.
Okay. I'll admit that was not bad. Not bad. But Josh, as Bailey, look. I know you have a deep voice, so I'm not gonna take you for that. I'm just gonna say, Bailey hasn't been more of a, if I remember right, but more of a voice correct, because he's like, you know, preteens, but you know what? But no, we don't know if like time has passed or not. So I will say that right now, like we don't know if time has passed to where they're now like adults.
We're
and
so
whatnot,
excited to be here.
Basically that, actually.
Knowing Johnny, that's entirely possible.
But yeah, I'll say.
I don't know. If either of them have children, then there's our answer. We'll see.
Okay, I'm glad Jacob had done a country accent, because last time I remember, Will had a country accent. I don't know where he was from exactly, but yeah.
If Will and Bailey are cousins, they should both have them, I suppose. So yeah.
Welcome, boys. Your team is over
also-
there.
This team.
Also, why does it keep unpausing? I don't know why it keeps unpausing like that. Anyway, as I was saying, I actually the first time I heard your voice, Josh, was actually on your own channel from your reactions. That was the first time I think I heard you.
Yeah.
Probably speak, but yeah, I've heard you like in other stuff as well. So you know, you've got a bit of a filmography to you at this point. But yeah, Bleach down. I can't miss this juicy of a stream. There we go.
is known as the Soaring Eagles, and this team is known as the Ferocious Tigers. You will both compete in challenges around the island. If your team wins, you'll be safe.
The losers, however, will attend a cookie ceremony where you'll eliminate one of your team.
So I guess the cookie ceremony is replacing the marshmallow ceremony from Total Drama Island because I guess what else are you expecting from, a campfire than cookies? I like how Camp Creek tried the exact same thing to replace the marshmallows with something else, and it doesn't quite work on the grounds that it's the only, famous food that's, universally associated with campfires. Campfires. Yeah. Campfires. Just all praying around the campfire. Yeah, campfires, obviously. I think everyone knows about.
Okay, they didn't give me. Okay, yeah. Okay. But sorry, I was looking up something because I'm trying to make sure if they ever said where he's from. Nope, they just said, oh no, he's just a country man from the south, and he's kind of a cowboy who's interested in Western riding. So there you go.
Yeah, the South where? South Horse Land, obviously. I mean, that's kind of like Dora the Explorer, actually. Dora doesn't have an actual nationality area that she's from, basically. Because they wanted to keep it vague and open so that more people could relate to her, supposedly.
Yeah, Willet was 16 during Horseland, and Bailey was 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, potentially Josh and I should have swapped roles, probably.
To rock a shame and be teleported in the portal of grief. I'm pack your stuff, eh?
Okay, so the Dock of Shame is from Total Drama Island. That is accurate because they have a dock because that's where they go onto the boat that takes them away. In fact, it's called the Boat of Losers, actually. But yeah, so I guess he's combined the actual terminology from Total Drama and with a portal, I suppose. Maybe that's how you get back to Horseland through portal. I don't know.
Alright.
Can you tell me how to get
I'm just saying,
dimension.
This whole thing is confusing me and me crashing out. I'm just saying this right now. Where did Horseland come from? Johnny, I have to know now. Why did you decide Horseland? Here's the thing. I'm not mad. I'm just wondering on the why.
Well, we've seen the Equestria Girls in a previous Johnny video. Johnny frequently mixes the media that he actually likes and includes the actual characters and franchise and stuff. He's had Power Rangers. He's obviously had Miraculous on the screen right now. He was considering Supernatural Academy at one point. That didn't actually happen eventually, but it was under there were talks happening. Obviously Huntrix, that one controversial.
I'm not mad.
So, yeah, it's just a thing.
I'm not mad. It's okay, Johnny. I'm not mad. I'm just wondering where this idea comes from. I'm not mad.
The idea comes from Johnny likes thing, Johnny includes thing in his thing, which is a time-honored tradition in Johnny media, to be honest.
Well, there's my new screenshot. No!
Right, yeah,
I swear if you send it to me. Oh my god. Put down your big
no, don't do that. Send it to me instead.
No!
No, we already commented on the Sonic shirts. Don't worry, we covered that.
Don't worry. Bingo for you. Should I go?
Yeah, just put Horseland in description, and that's it.
Just Johnny.
We made
Horseland?
1 hour for
Why?
your first challenge at the beach. I can't wait to see you get hurt for my entertainment.
I sorry.
Okay. Again, that is the characterization of Chris McLean. He never comes out and says that directly, but it's always implied. Like, one of the biggest teledrama theories is that Chris McLean actually made the show just to torture teenagers because that's what he finds, most amusing. But and you do get that impression that he has a sadistic side to him. That's the thing. Johnny, the actual character Johnny, this kind of doesn't quite work for, because when he's been a host in the past for stuff, he's always been quite jovial and nice and like Johnny the Creator because he's the self-insert. But this time he's taken on the aspects of an entirely different character, which also makes me wonder if Alia is supposed to be the equivalent of chef in this case. I mean, her mother is a chef, so she's got the family credentials, I suppose. But beyond that, I don't know.
What do you mean by us getting hurt?
She's never seen the show.
Oh, that poor sweet child.
Yeah, also, Ali, you used to be a superhero, right? I feel like you probably would not want to put people through this, but okay.
Any questions, campers?
Oh my god.
Can I switch teams? I don't want to be with my ex.
Can I vote now?
Can me or Amber have...
Yeah, so if I knew that line, I would be like, can I vote now? Because he's saying, I want to get rid of her, in that moment. I don't want to be around her. It's like, can I vote now? Rather than, can I vote now? Almost like I was, impatient for it. So yeah, that's one line where I would have liked to have been redirected.
Oh god, these images bought half. Oh god.
I think Kirby was...
Yeah, sorry, I'm just... Oh god.
Alright.
Person has a boyfriend? Time's up. No more questions.
So that's another sound effect that has been used in Super Pops, actually. That's true. But, again, volume moderation. Bon, you were asking before why there's no music in this. That's why. The music we had before drowned out the sound, because I guess that volume button is cranked up several decibels. My effing ears. God, imagine Morning Frost.
My effing ears, Rico. My effing ears.
I no longer wish to be a contestant on this show.
Well, too bad. Shokos wants the show to happen, so we're making it happen.
Oh yeah.
Can
Okay,
you turn
that
down
is
the
absolutely
music?
just not voiced at all.
you
Yeah,
just turn
yeah,
down the
and here we
music?
go. This is why.
Can you
This
turn
what, this
down
is
the
what
music?
we said speak up Shironi before.
Where's your friend and teammates Jen and Molly's cousin?
Oh. Jacob's mic. So yeah, guys, anyway, so today we're gonna be talking about my old thing, so, I'm taking over Jacob's stream now, so today we're gonna be talking about, some interesting news, guys. Apparently we seen a wild Jacob in the forest last night at 5 a.m.
The
this morning.
exposition was so bad, it kills my microphone. That's what I'm going with. Yeah. Oh yeah, did I mention that, one of you, Jen is your cousin, and other person is your friend? Great, yes, that's a very natural thing to say in this moment to the people who already know the answer. Every time.
Your teammates. Why did you sign out of the
This, by the way, is still the character whose family has trained her
God,
up
the
for this,
music's so loud.
and who also has outlined black clothing. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. I guess no lines now.
What?
We've gone from Tamsin to Johnny to no one at all.
What is happening? What is happening?
Way to throw one of your most known and consistent characters under the bus. Jeez.
Wait,
Anyway.
okay, first we have Treepaw, who's kind of nervous and whatnot, and should take different retakes and whatnot, and then we have Johnny, for some reason, replaced Treepaw for no reason. We don't know why. It's funny that we don't get answers for that. I'm just curious on why. And now suddenly, we went silent. Amber just went silent.
Well,
Johnny!
I guess let's apply an apt voice to the character. KW, would you like to have some lines in Total Drama Gacha?
Sure.
I'm already 3 people, so might as well.
Big insane moment. What was the insane moment?
Oh, both of us said this at the same time. So, yeah. Oh, also, yeah, I guess that's good. Yeah, Johnny also replaced. Wait. Yeah,
Wait,
did
she
Johnny
has the
replace me
voice!
at any point? Did Johnny also replace me for some of these people? I wonder. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry if I acted like that. I was obsessed with you.
Oh my god, the music is so loud. You're one of the disco pop's biggest fans?
Yeah. My voice also cut out, I guess.
What is happening?
I don't know, but 2 of these characters are me, so I'm hoping I'm still in this. Let's see.
So, how do you and Bailey know each other, Will?
Why is the music cut off? Hey, I'm grateful because the music was loud. It was hurting my ears. But why?
I'm just like, time out with the music. Oh, and now I've got to switch my battery again. Got 1 cable for
Oh,
the record, I've
guys.
got 1 cable for both, and they're both on critical moments. So I'm just switching between, whichever one's most critical. Anyway, as I was saying, I guess I'm just going through like time out, everyone. Time out with the music. So, how do you may know each other?
God.
We're cousins. We work on a horse farm Bailey's parents own.
Hopefully me alone.
Yeah, he didn't say in a foreign land or anything, so I didn't know it was part of the show. Anyway.
That accidentally blew each other out. Don't worry, we'll just keep winning changes.
Oh no! Oh
Jay
no!
had killed the music in Jacob's battery.
Oh no! Do we need a translator?
Voice acting killed my mic's battery. J-Ho has killed my mic's battery.
How could it
Happened
have
twice,
gone so
hopefully not
worse
3.
so quickly? That's the translation I probably got in.
There we go.
Oh my god, they're saying so much.
Oh, I thought we were sing the song. How could it have gone worse so quickly?
Where is the music?
Yeah. Yeah, so how could... Yeah, that... Yes. It's the mix, yep.
No, we won't have to. And hopefully I can find someone who loves me.
That shouldn't be a problem, since all the girls fell in love with you.
Especially Amber. Imagine being a boyfriend into a disco pop.
You guys like
Okay,
this and
Johnny? Hold on,
Yeah.
Johnny? I may have at one point had a crush on Will. Okay? So to add Jacob to be voicing Will, I hate you! Because it's
Wait,
working
did
on
he
me!
actually sound like that?
I don't remember.
Like, again, I don't know if it's...
Oh, I know he's country! They said he's a country-loving Western guy who likes writing Western, who is from the South! And I remember he has a country accent! That's what I remembered!
The box just... The box just says KW's type. That's just his character description. It's on his, like, trading card or something.
I swear, if someone made a list of, like,
I mean,
what times I had...
Okay, so like I only ask because normally when someone says like a voice idea for a character's work on them, the character doesn't already have a canonical voice that I might be flying against. So that's why I was asking.
It's been years since I watched the show, Jacob. I cannot tell you anymore. The memory had a country accent.
Okay. Well, on the subject of falling for characters or something, in Total Drama there actually is one character called Justin who I think like everyone falls for. Like his whole gimmick is that he has like such good looks. He isn't in for like a long time in the show because his gimmick got old quite quickly. But yeah, that's something that does happen. I think that's what this character is meant to be. Like, you know, he's like the Justin. Like all the girls like him. You know. The guys don't want to be him exactly, but they'll actively encourage him, so close enough. You know, that kind of thing.
I swear the next like quiz thing that we do is to try and guess which type is my type. And and Vaughn will ask me a bunch of like questions so they can accurately answer, and I'll just be so terrified to answer. No, Jacob, no.
You have just given me the most fantastic idea.
No, what have I done?
How there are a bunch of shows where like a bunch of people compete for like one person's affection. You know, you've got your bachelor/bachelorette. You've got like like the blind dating ones or whatever.
Yeah.
I know that there's one of them. I don't remember the name of the show, but the format is that there's like 3 contestants behind a screen and one person that they're trying to woo, and then like that person's asking questions or something. It's like, oh, what would you your ideal thing for a date? Well, you know, I like long walks on the beach. Says everyone ever. Blah 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 blah. You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
And then you have to pick between them. Now I'm just imagining. What if we just got you as the person who they're trying to woo, and 3 contestants all playing like different like characters or something, and then you have to choose between them and just see which one of you gets to like the most.
No.
That could very easily be a Minecraft minigame. Love is Blind. Thank you. That's the name of the show.
No.
Never seen it before. But I've seen it like parodied and stuff, so yeah. Basically that. We do a Love is Blind, but with fictional characters and KW.
No! Fun! This year on the Jacobs, we made a brand new halftime show. Love is Blind, KW Character Edition! I hate all of you. I should not have said anything.
Oh, come on, you gotta admit that'll make a fantastic video series. Like, you
No.
like one individual video or a series, one or the other. It'd be hilarious.
No, I know. It is a brilliant idea. I just hate that it happens to be me. You're basically torturing me. Write it down, Jacob. Don't worry, I'll make sure it happens. What? Oh yeah, we were watching Total Good Drama.
Right,
Yeah,
good,
it was.
thank you.
Yeah, it was just. Hey, what's that? Oh yeah. Preston, you guys think I should ask her one? Yeah.
Yes, include
No,
Rouge. Include Rouge.
No.
Oh, we could do like where we could do like different editions. We could do one with like specifically Sonic characters. Oh yeah, that'd be fantastic as well. You know, make themed ones.
You know what, Chad? If
What is
you
your
give
ideal
this
first date, Shadow? I hate first dates. Why am I
Shut-
even here?
Chad 5 likes for this stream, and I will torture myself in this. I will help on and check up for it to make this happen. We will get in a group chat, figure out when to do it, how to make this happen, plan everything out. If this stream gets 5 likes,
Either one of them. Either the vertical one or the horizontal one, depending on which one you're watching.
you gotta stop setting the bar so
That's
low.
good.
Okay, fine, 10 likes.
Or
15.
5
15.
on each. You know what? Yeah. No, you know what? Actually, no. We'll do like 5 on each. 5 likes on each of the streams, the vertical and the horizontal one. There we go. See what happens.
Boom. You know what's bad? We don't know. We don't know which one is Bond and which one isn't. Oh
All right,
no.
Okay. Here we go. Different like goal. 10 likes on one of the streams and 5 on the other. So there you go. Total of 15. Perfect.
Ugh, I can't believe that I'm teammates with the man I hate.
Okay, spill the beans. What happened?
That jerk accidentally put me in the hospital when we were doing that Chilston.
Wow, that is bad.
Did he say he was sorry?
No,
Yeah, like-
apparently.
10,000 times.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but yeah, punted?
I don't know if he said he was sorry. I was I was on medication at the time. I don't know, something like that. Well, I guess maybe putted
That-
like in golf, maybe?
Is that it? Is this the end of the episode?
Oh no, we're like halfway through.
Halfway through!
Yes. I feel bad for my
There's more!
She and Leo used to be friends, but after the accident, she hasn't forgiven him.
Yes, we just saw that. We don't need, why would you explain that to us directly afterwards? We just criticized oh wait, no, I forgot, we haven't uploaded the video. Aiden and I just criticized AFMAP for doing the same thing in the alternates, but that video has not come out yet at the time of this upload, so we will be criticizing AFMAL for the same thing.
Hey guys, this is Johnny. I just wanna give you guys a heads up. I know the script said that the challenge was gonna take place on a beach, but I kind of changed it to a forest. So
If you hadn't told us that, we wouldn't have known, but okay.
just before anyone gets,
Or if you redirected any lines that had the word beach in them and changed them to forest, that would have also worked.
mad at me, I just wanted to take this moment to apologize, and hopefully you guys understand. Anyway.
We now interrupt the Secrets of the Plex broadcast to tell you that, you know, the World of Monty is now played by an actor named Jacob Busser.
Back to the video.
God.
Hey campers, it's challenge time. I need 4 members from each team to meet me in the forest.
What, not a specific 4? I feel like you probably could summon them. Alright, sure, okay.
Ferocious tigers, soaring eagles, welcome to your first challenge.
This challenge will vary several knots.
Okay, that being said, one positive I have for this, it's very clever to like have only like a few characters from like each team. That actually might be a good solution to just, you know, like how many you know, how many characters the Total Drama always introduces, like on all of their derivations. I keep saying there are too many characters for a gacha video most of the time. That's also partly why these things are so long. But hey, yeah, rounding down the challenges to only like a handful of people from each team, that kind of solves a lot of the issues you would have, at least in the challenge portion. Maybe not like overall, but it's something. So yeah, that's a really good idea. Well done, Johnny.
Well done.
To the past and present of our history with Gacha.
We'll feature several mods, anyway.
Does that mean yummy food?
We already did it, but classic Earth Pop, yada yada.
Yes. Team members will be trying as many watermelon slices as possible. The other 2 will be
Speak up, Shirani!
Favorite Super Pop groups.
Oh, knowledge of fan-made Super Pops groups, you say? Sign me up! I've trained my whole life for this moment. Wait, also that's kind of unfair because some people like are on fan-made Super Pops. Although in this universe they're not fan-made, they're just real, but okay, sure. Alright then.
Oh, well, it's clear who will theoretically. I just hope Ashley doesn't get picked.
Sorry,
to
I
do
forgot that she
3PO.
also didn't have a...
It's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I was trying to scroll back.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, here we go.
Well, it's clear who will theoretical no, grammar. Oh god.
That's like
Yeah,
the
you just
5th
know
word in this stream alone. Yeah.
What is happening today?
Emancipation, specifically. Les Miserables, yeah. And there's one more.
Hey,
I'm
I said
forgetting now.
specifically right this time. I said it right this time.
You did, yeah.
Okay. Theoretically,
The same Johnny too.
why?
And that's why he's insane. Oh no.
Theoretically, be on each part of the challenge. There. I just hope Ashley doesn't get picked to do trivia.
Wait, but the trivia's on fan-made pop group. She's a huge disco pops fan. That'd be a massive advantage for you.
Pop Pops
Unless
is
you
already
just really
getting
like
the
really
lead.
bored of Ashley.
Contest.
Yeah,
Wait, I
that's
thought
because
you
of,
changed it.
what Kitty said here. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, if it's like, wait, didn't you already try to figure out a way to make sure pop-ups isn't canon? Where like Johnny said it was like a dream or something. Like, huh? I'm so confused now. Did something change?
Well, Johnny said it was a dream, but Treat Pop wasn't as diligent, so that's why.
No, she didn't.
This happened a while ago. I forget the details, but yeah, it's been, you know. Exactly.
I forgot.
Exactly.
No. I hope Triva doesn't do that with Soda Pops, because like I will tell you right now, Soda Pops is not canon. I will say this right now. It is not canon to the Pop franchise. So do not canonize the Soda Pops, or else I will find you.
Yeah, see, that's a good reason to do a disclaimer at the start of an episode, right there. The following is not canon. Please don't make it so.
Win an advantage in the trivia competition.
Win the trivia challenge and you'll win immunity for your team.
The losers will send someone home tonight. However, the 4
Okay, now he's getting better at his delivery.
people on your team who weren't selected for the challenge are automatically safe.
Decide who does what.
That's
We
fair.
start in
That's
2
the
minutes.
trade-off for that.
Don't worry, boys.
Oh.
Arya and I will handle the trivia.
Oh, so you get to pick your own members, so then why were you concerned that... Oh, wait, because Ashley's on the other team, that's why she didn't want to be... Okay, so that's my bad, That's fine with me.
I'll handle the food challenge.
Same. I'm a competitive eater when it comes to food.
Good, that means like a... to really test Amber's knowledge of the Super Pops universe. And what she doesn't know is that I have secretly watched everything that is Super Pops content. Amber is so going down.
Alright.
Even I haven't managed to do that. I got to season 4 and then everything got like so jumbled it was hard to follow.
Are you ready? Your 2 minutes of eating starts now!
Minecraft eating sounds.
And time is up. Let's check out the leaderboard.
Okay, Johnny, you could have
I'm
done
so much of a
something.
fan of them skipping the competition. Yeah.
Or like, here's if you're doing like a passing of time or whatever, can you please like show them that like whether it was like feeling ill or sad that they didn't eat much, you know, just like show us something, you know, like Let's see, Bailey 11, Emma 10,
That's
Dino
true. I mean, the
8,
biggest
Lou
portion of
4.
most total drama episodes are the challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, by the way, Bailey managed to beat Earth Pop in an eating competition? Okay, so question. In Horseland, is Bailey known for, like...
To answer your question, even though your mind decided to... Yeah. I don't think so. I think there maybe was like a pie eating contest in one of the episodes, but I don't think so. From what I've learned, telling people not to canonize your franchise is nothing to stop them. Oh, I will stop them. Like, if they decide to upload a video where they said the Soda Pops are canon, I will literally put down a comment. No, this is not canon. This is not canon. I said this many times now. It's not. Please stop canonizing them. And I will like continue being like, can you please stop?
Apparently the latest USB is not recognized on my computer, but the latest USB is nothing. I haven't plugged anything else in. I don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
well, we can hear you, so it's whatever.
Nice. Bailey won the eating contest.
We actually
How
did
is
the
that
test.
a
I was
shock?
good. Yep.
Maybe since they know you're hungry all the time, they thought you would win.
I thought
Oh,
so.
yeah. That's true.
That means that Soaring Eagles will get 500 points automatically added to their score.
Okay, that's new. They don't do a point system in Total Drama, so that's that's something that Johnny's added. Oh wow, the battery's running low on both ends. Yeah, I might have to charge on like all fronts. I think I might have to just have KW do the rest of the commentary while I just silently charge my computer.
Okay, guys, this is KW's commentary. This is a Gacha review. I'm taking over, apparently. Okay, awesome. All right, so like Jacob said, this is interesting because I guess like from like the actual show, they don't do a point system. So this is very, very interesting. I am very, very, very curious on what's going to happen. Shall we continue, chat? I'm still ticked off about that. As you can see, it says Bone. Yeah, trust me, I would have been also ticked off if someone did that to me. Just check the Horseland Wiki, and it says nothing about him loving food. Yeah, I remember there was like a pie eating contest in one of the episodes, but I can't remember who was in it. Anyway, shall we continue? Since it's almost been 2 hours. Good, we catch up on chat, guys.
Team to reach 2,500 points in this game wins immunity. I have 10
interesting.
questions. Each question representing the 10 different family pop groups. Points
Okay.
value and difficulty the further we go.
Okay.
Let's begin with a 250 point question. In Disco Pops, which 2 kingdoms are based in the UK?
Disco.
Yeah, what she says, I guess. Cause I didn't really watch the pop, so I can't say anything. No, wait, no, I need to say. Oh yeah, of course, I knew this answer, obviously, because I am totally Jacob. I'm not. No, wait, hold on. I forgot I can do this. Totally. Hey guys, it's totally Jacob. Just a different profile picture than you guys are used to, because you know I am promoting. Yeah, this is totally what I type out. Do you know what I thought I placed Discopia somewhere next to friends, so I guess UK makes sense. Totally, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm curious about this. My original guess was Luxembourg area.
And Clearshire.
Correct.
How did Ashel get that? She must have seen my show and memorize it. A doy? I mean, come on.
Next
It's a popular show.
350 points.
Okay, what's the question, Johnny?
In Blues, who are the villains?
What are the villains called? The ones who killed the Blues Pops, obviously. Gonna give a time for this. Yep. Chat, do you guys remember? Because I totally remember. I just don't want to say it because I want you guys to give the chance to do it. Yeah. Why does it feel like I'm in jeopardy? Why does it feel like I'm in jeopardy? The answer is the show's pacing! Yeah, obviously. Totally. Yeah.
The Zodiacs.
Correct. Now for 400 points.
I knew that, but I thought there was a different pop series! Into Dash was who was the creator of the Blue Spot? Oh, no, I know this, no, wait, oh, no, yeah, no, I'm thinking, it was, no, I'm thinking, it's a tip of my tongue, no, what? It was, no, that was not that one, I don't think it was Winter Pop. Azir, yeah, okay, Azir. Oh, I was so close. They share a name with the characters from Rising Sun. No, I was so close. I know it was not Winter Pop. I know from that fact.
Andromeda.
She sees jazz pops too. Don't tell me that she's seen all the pops. If it's a TV show, it would make sense for someone to be a fan of the Super Pops to watch all sort of content of the Pop series. What did you expect? I think Jacob's talking something. Can see how Jazz Pause causes everyone that's fair. Yeah, it's just. Due to the limited knowledge I have with some of these girls, we're skimming the inside. Why would you? Okay, why would you make a challenge for the Pops to know a lot of knowledge with the Super Pops? Oh my god! I don't get this! I don't get this, chat. Oh, so you can send me something, and I'm gonna do something real quick, but basically, why would you Kuwait? Hey, what? Why? Just why? I have questions. Oh my god, I have questions. Oh, hold on. Oh god. Oh, my mom just texted me.
Final question. The score is 1,600 to Tigers 2,000. This
is worth 900 points. Jordan, you could have asked me and Eli to write the script. We have a group chat. Oh my, you're right. Yeah, I remember the group chat. I remember this. Oh god, I remember this. For context, Johnny invited a lot of us to help him like write scripts, I guess, and whatnot. But some of us, we were kind of busy with our own projects and everything like that. So some of us just kind of left that, including me, because I was like, I'm already working on like the Sonic and You project. I don't know how else to like help because it's like I'm busy. You know, it's just I remember that. So yeah, so if you and Eli are in the group chat and whatnot, it's good. Not to mention the marine groups included the Bottom Pops and the Valley Pop, which is when Johnny created. Yeah, so it's I'll be right back for a second. I just need to check something.
Guess I have to return. I guess I'm up again. All right, let's keep going.
is worth 900 points. Which
Okay, sorry about that,
pucker
chat. I
is
was
owned
trying
by
to make
Nino,
sure
the
my pet
kind-hearted
bird
kid?
was totally, and bad, like we had to make sure on the scratch. Alright. Which pucker is owned by Nino, the kind-hearted Angel Pops? Obviously.
Yeah. Which, by the way, this is not the end. There's still a... Okay.
Was it Weather Pops?
It's cruel of you to make me mention Weather Pops, but okay.
I'm sorry, Leo. That is incorrect.
Angel Pops.
And that is correct. The ferocious tigers win the challenge. Ashley, how did you...
I may have watched every sneak peek and episode of every fan-made pop group.
I mean, most of those were just actual episodes, not sneak peeks, but sure, close enough.
I knew it!
She's seen every video of family pop groups.
Team
In the
Soaring
fact
Eagles,
case.
I'll see you at the elimination ceremony.
I'm
One
gonna
of
still have
you
watermelons that didn't
is
finish.
going home.
Hey,
Oh,
Amber.
wait, there's like
How was
three.
the challenge?
We lost. It's all Ashley's fault. Now I'm probably gonna be the one that's going home.
Girl, don't say that. I mean, sure, Bailey won the advantage for us, but maybe they'll forgive you.
What makes you think that I won't be voted off first?
In all fairness, in these kind of scenarios, the first outvotes are always very petty. They kind of have to be. And now
Yeah.
I'm running low again, so I'm gonna, I guess, wait for my microphone to die and continue on.
Talking with Preston, and he and I won't vote you out. We promise.
What? That's also Johnny. How many people did he decide to voice that for? What happened to the other cast members?
No, no, okay, this happened a bit earlier, but I think the music drowned it out so you couldn't tell. Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like, Carissa got replaced as a VA a while ago, but it still happened, so,
Yes, and besides, there's something about you that
Wait, now I expect to not Johnny!
to tell you.
Oh no, we're switching again.
Johnny! Can you please make up your mind? Can you please? You're hurting my head. How is this happening? How is this happening?
Instead of redirecting anyone or telling they've missed out lines, this is how Johnny rewrites the scripts. He just doesn't tell the voice actors that the script has changed. Okay.
Hey, girls.
You know how he played Aiden line or Jacob line with Fallen Angels? Yeah.
Yeah.
That takes on a whole new meaning. You just try to say, Aiden voice or Jacob voice, but no, in this context, Johnny voice or Renee voice or whatever.
Oh, hey, Preston. So you wanted to tell me something?
So, you wanted to tell me something?
Wow.
I guess we're going back to. Well, no, I think we're going back to the idea of because Preston was considering asking her out before. I think that's what we're following up on right now.
Yeah.
Which, of course, in typical Johnny fashion, happens in the first episode. Although, to be fair, in terms of romance stuff, I'm happy with them to get together in the first episode, as long as you deal with relationship stuff and that. How they are as a couple throughout. That's actually, although I do remember in Teledrama there was a couple that got together and one of them got voted out shortly after, which indicates that maybe Amber might be going home after all, or something else might happen. So I don't know.
Just that I really like it. But
Oh wait, still going. Okay. Oh, I couldn't hear.
You
that.
love me?
Now my headphones are going out too.
Yeah, in case the others do.
Oh my god. Basically, Johnny's voicing everyone, guys, at this point.
Yeah, I guess he kind of is. Like, in case you get kicked off the island, you want. Oh, okay. Do I go on a date before that happens? I mean, that's gonna be a very short date, not gonna lie, but alright. You mean the phrase speed? Yeah, I guess they'd be all in for this.
Please.
Well, of course I'll do a date with you.
Can I get romance cursed again? I think romance cursed again.
And like Carissa
This doesn't count! I'm only voicing Amber.
said, see, and I will let you out. Okay?
Neither will I, Amber.
You know.
I guess we don't. No date, I suppose. No speed date. It's okay. One romantic evening later.
At this point, we just need to keep playing. I just need to know what the ending is. Like I know this is going through, but 2 hours and 60 minutes in, I'm already crashing out.
Honestly, same. I need this stream to I need this stream to end so I can charge everything. Other than that, I'd be perfectly fine with it continuing.
And it's time to send one of you home.
I honestly don't know what to say. But not.
What's the last USB? Because it keeps telling me, oh yeah, the last USB device has not been inserted.
If.
Correct, then it keeps I don't know.
And I'm obviously not voting for Bailey because he won the eating contest.
And may have sunk us down. But J-Ho was third. Suck.
You tell him. Me? Whatever the heck you just said.
Right.
Mentioned in the challenge, Gabriella, Preston, Will, and Carissa are safe. As for the other 4, the 2 that are safe are Arya.
Okay, so I've got to talk about the layout here. I guess the cookie ceremony does not require a campfire in theory, but I feel like that would have been, a nice thing to include. And there is a campfire background in Gacha Club, so.
Yeah. I know that one too well
Amber,
because
this is the last cookie of the night.
It's the only cookie of the night. It is the only cookie. Oh yes, you do know that one because Anna burned herself. Yes, that's true. But also, the last cookie. You didn't give anyone else any cookies. You could have started the scene with them already holding cookies like this, and that would have kind of worked. Maybe because of the sitting position, it would have been a bit awkward. But hey, they can hold them in their open hands.
And the camper going home is.
By the way, characters all sitting in similar sitting positions. In fact, I think that's the same sitting position for everyone.
Yep.
Classic.
What?
That's simple.
Arya Preston do.
I'm guessing you want me to read the votes.
Yes.
I thought they were meant to be anonymous in terms of they're anonymous, except for the one time that they show the confessionals as a twist. But okay.
Fine. The votes were 4 for Amber, 3 for J-Ho, and 1 for Bailey.
Who voted for me?
Promise you won't hate me if I tell you.
It was Amber.
Yeah, you won't hate the host. You won't hate me, but hate the person who voted for you. Yeah. Classic Chris McLean moment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys vote Amber.
The Carissa, and you know it.
How was I supposed to know that Ashley watched everything Super Pop related?
Well, maybe Amber should have been quicker than Ashley then.
Jeez.
Guys,
Johnny? Is it for me, Carissa, and Ollie and cheat her up?
Yeah.
And there it is. Okay, fine, at this point, she's been eliminated, her fears have come true. Go ahead and cheer her up. It makes sense in this context, but my goodness,
Yeah.
there's gotta be... Yeah. The Venn diagram of Johnny videos to cheer up scenes is basically a circle.
Anyone else
Oh,
lagging? I think it's because the stream is like dying. So
I think Amber's heading.
Everyone and everything is
Why do
lagging.
you sound so sad about it, Johnny?
Your daughter may have just been voted out.
What?
It's true.
I must pull some strings. Nepotism, away! See this? Oh my god,
Jeez.
you're here? Yes, I also am here.
Oh god. Let's just keep going.
I'm sending Pressa and Carissa over for cheer up support.
Okay, I think I see her coming right now.
Did we just Flame or Spark transition over to Alia? Maybe she is in
Yep.
Mirage right now.
Bring it in, Amber. Shh, it's okay, sweetie. You know your dad and I are proud of you.
Don't you understand, Mom? I failed.
Even with
No,
all
you
the
don't,
help
Amber.
behind the scenes.
We underestimated Ashley.
You mean didn't, not don't.
And I'm really sorry that I voted you out, Amber. JL told me that we had to vote you out because of what happened. I know, I'm the
I mean, Jail was logical, I guess, but sure.
worst fan ever.
I'm surprised
So,
that she actually
if you
did.
don't want to forgive me, it's fine.
Of course I forgive you, Gabriella. It was
Maybe,
that
but
jerk
listen to
Ashley
me,
if she
Gabriella, it's not your...
Oh, sorry. If she makes it into the merge
if she
with
makes
you
it to
guys.
the merge with you guys, crush her. Yeah, no, I was
Crush
just gonna say
her.
that, like, it's not her fault. I mean, J-Ho said that you had to vote, but you didn't have to listen to J-Ho. If you were that easily convinced, you're probably a terrible fan anyway. Like, if you realize what happened, what was that even supposed to be? I know I said that, like, the votes out are always petty at the start of these things because there's not much to judge on apart from, actual performance. But still, I mean, although then again, I guess that does show that, Gabriella's not one for favoritism, unlike everyone else that got Amber this far in the competition, even though she's the first out.
Right.
Yeah, all Ashley did was play the game
Amber,
properly.
you're scaring them.
Sorry, Mom.
Don't worry, Amber. Gersie and I promised that one of us would win $1 million for you.
Okay, thanks, Preston.
And by that I mean in spirit, you're not getting any of the money.
Jeez. I love you.
Too.
My little girl has a boyfriend.
Yes. Probably too soon on the L word, but okay, right? I was gonna say that. They just lit. Red flags, red flags. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Red flags, red flags. Da, 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 da. Thank you. Red flags are bad for me and you. Red flags. Next time, think your character's through. Anyways, so we keep playing. Can we just keep playing? Please tell me we're almost done. I want to escape.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
So Ember ready to be sent home by the portal of grief? By the portal of... I'm not gonna scream. No. I'm not gonna do another crush out. I'm not gonna... No. I may not have won the million, but at least I got a boyfriend and a new best friend for Jess and the others to celebrate with. Is the portal of grief? So I don't know. I'm just confused as you are. That's why I'm like, what the? Okay, is this the end? And so they walk through another void. Okay, so this is the end. Alright, so interesting concept. We got wait, oh, never mind. Honestly, I don't know what else I want except revenge on Ashley. Okay, now is the end. Like, so, wait, like it's a great if you want to think of this project. Sad face? Why does that? Okay. So here are my thoughts are while Jacob is dancing. My thoughts are it has an interesting concept. The characters are kind of interesting, but as usual, I wish like the characters have a bit more like details on them and everything like that, and like more camera angles even. See more stuff on the challenges and everything like that. Get people to help you if you don't know some knowledgeable things as well. If you were planning for this to be a voice acted project, but you don't have a full-on script, then maybe work on the script first. And so that way, if you want to make changes down the road, then you can do that without like confusing your voice actors, and you don't have to voice act the characters yourselves if you added or take away some dialogue and stuff like that, because it was really honestly confusing with like you voicing the characters and then sometimes they don't have the voice acting, and then have like the voice actors that you have in this project, and another thing to know as well is like I don't know, I'm trying to think of other things as well because I haven't watched like the total drama series or whatever, so I can't really say if it's like a good thing. I guess another thing to say as well with this is just like the music was too loud, so we couldn't hear some like the voice acting and everything. I wish like you turned down the music, because literally you could just really like have the volume a bit down. I close because oh my gosh, as much. Hopefully not. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. The other thing is that as well, it's just like when you talked about, oh, hey, so I changed the script from the beach to the forest. You don't need to add that because we would not know if you had not said anything. Just saying. And then like as well, it's just like when we saw that where you said, hey, like and subscribe if you want to see more project of this with the sad face. Why the sad face? Why not a happy face? Like, sure, here's the thing. You might have issues with this project and everything like that, but you should at least try to be proud of it, take the criticism, and work hard on it. Like, why do you think that, I know for a fact Jacob's going to make fun of me when reacting to the Sonic U project? Because I know it's not going to be perfect, but at least I can learn from those mistakes and everything that he will probably tell me about, so that way, I can work harder on in the future. Like, why does he criticize Bond? To improve and whatnot. Same thing with GK and many others. And so, like, I hope that you take these criticisms and whatnot and don't be sad about it. But you're like, okay, they criticize my stuff. that means I will work hard on it. And so I hope you do that. Like, I hope you're not gonna be upset, not gonna cry, not delete this episode or anything like that. Just try your best to work harder on this project, because if you're really passionate about this, then I don't see why you would not, like, I don't know why would you stop, and do your best. Trying to publish this video was called episode 1 because didn't know it was going to continue this. Okay, so maybe instead of calling episode 1 question mark, maybe call it pilot episode or like a test episode or something like that. So that way people can get interested. It's like we're not fully committed to it, but it's just to see if people are wanting to see more of it and whatnot. That's something I probably will do actually for the Sonic box, because I am planning wanting to do something with it where I do like a pilot episode or a test episode or something like that, where it's not going to necessarily be canon to like a full-on series if people want it and whatnot, and I'm able to continue and whatnot. It's just like just to see if people like it or not, is even want to commit it or not. But at least, let's say if I haven't then decided not to commit to it or whatever, at least you have like an interesting idea of a series that I was probably going to plan or something like that, because that's my plan with the Sonic Plus, is doing a testing to see if people like it or not, to see if I want to commit it and whatnot. But it's not going to be canon to like the full thing. It's kind of like what happened as well with I think Vizipop, because she did like a pilot episode first of Hell of a Boss, I think, and then she has like what now 2 seasons now of the show. So and like episode 1 is not the same as like the pilot episode. And same thing with Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel had a pilot episode, and then it got greenlit to be on Prime or other streaming services, I think as well. I don't know, I'm not sure, but on Prime, and it has a full-on season with stuff that has changed and whatnot, and also now have season 2. Regardless if I like the series or not, like people do like pilot episodes for a reason, because they don't know if it's going to do well or not. And so I think calling like a pilot episode would make more sense than being like episode 1. That's my only thoughts. I don't know if Jacob is having his thoughts or not. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if he can speak or not. I just been rambling. Okay, Theater of Online had a pilot episode of Journey to the Quest, friendly D&D abridged, where even the designs are different. There you go. So yeah, that's all I had time for. You covered most of it. Okay, cool. So guys, as usual, leave a like or dislike, because your opinions matter. I am going to go eat and rest, because I think my grammar of speech is dying. So there you go. Anyways, leave a like or dislike, because your opinions matter. Until next time, farewell. KW out.